Hello and welcome to my second devlog video where I want to show you the development of my action strategy game Armor Platoon Leader. In this episode I will try to add the destructible terrain and make the enemy tanks shoot back at ours. Hey, it's me, Bad Brick Studio, and welcome to this episode of my Armor Platoon Leader devlog. If you haven't already, consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell for more videos like this. If you have any suggestions for the game, make sure to comment them down below. In the last episode, I set up the minimum viable product for my game. If you haven't watched this episode already, make sure to check it out. The minimum viable product is essentially a game core principle in a prototype. It's comprised of only the core mechanics with everything non-essential stripped away, so that you can see and test if your core mechanics work. For my game, I said that the core mechanics were moving, shooting and destroying enemies. I would actually add destroying terrain too, as I wanted to play a big role in the game. So there are several ways of doing this. One way would be by picking up a Shattering plugin on the Unity Asset Store, but this delivers an unconvincing effect. It is expensive both in computing power and in money. Instead, I will resort to a simpler method that better fits my game. I first saw this done on Brackeys Channel shortly before I had the idea to make Armor Platoon Leader. I found the destructible effect so cool that I wanted to incorporate it at some point in some of my games. But now onto the effect. It works exactly like the destroyed versions of my tanks I've shown you in last time. If the object that is in destructible terrain gets hit, it gets switched out for a destroyed prefab. This has physics on it so that stones, debris can come tumbling off it and collide and so on. So I added some basic code, mashed my keyboard, added a prefab and a wall, and everything worked. Except the enemies don't shoot back at us. That's something we should change quickly. So first I copy some of methods from my player controller to the enemy controller and add the destroy method to the player. Then I set up a small enemy AI script. This takes an array, which equals a list in normal life, of all enemy units, so all units under the enemy AI's control, and loops through them. For each unit, it looks for a player unit within range and sets this unit as a target. The enemy will then proceed and shoot at them. After that, it's all working fine. My tanks are firing and the enemy tanks are firing back, all while destroying my simple wall. So, 2 new features ticked off the list. The game is actually coming along rather nicely. Since I decided to make this a full game, I might even release it. If you'd want me to release it, smash like now and comment #release Armor Platoon Leader down below. That's it for the video. In the next one I might work on the effects or special look of my game that should be inspired by World War II color footage. If you have any ideas or suggestions, comment them down below. Shout out to Bisham Pandi for commenting on my last video. Hope you enjoyed. Also, massive thanks to all of my subscribers. I especially welcome all new subscribers to the community. These are Dry Dog Dreams Games, Hellrest 100 from Reddit, Lego Empire, Lego Earth Production, The Unibrick, David C, The Lego Explorer, and 4 more who have subscribed in the last 90 days.